back at it. I'm better than ever.
Yeah.
This is going to be our best episode ever recorded.
There's not going to be any audio fuck ups, right, Cody?
Yeah.
Right,
Cody.
for sure. I've never made a mistake in my life.
I feel like the past 4 episodes, something's happened.
I feel like you believe that.
What?
100% he does.
No. I would never believe such a thing. If I had never made a mistake, I wouldn't be here on this pod with you guys.
Nice.
I feel like that's true. That's the truest thing you've ever said.
Oh. Well, it's good to see you boys.
Yeah.
See you, gentlemen.
Yeah. I did mushrooms yesterday.
On the river?
Yeah, it was awesome.
With
How
Moses?
much did you take?
No, this one was by myself. No, that was more. What I did with Mose was intense enough that I only took. I was like, I'm not partying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was in my kayaks. It wasn't even rafting, so I didn't want to
Fuck up and
beach
die.
play it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So wait, how much did you take?
Yesterday, I'd say I took 1.5 grams.
Nice.
Like I wasn't balls to the wall tripping, but the trees were definitely breathing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nice. I like that.
Did you know what I've noticed in my old age? When I first started doing shrooms, I would take 1/8 each time, which now I would never.
Yeah, no, I'm only taking 1/8 if I want to talk to God.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't know, maybe it's out here, the shrooms I get out here, I can eat 2 or 3 of those motherfuckers, and that's a solid 8 to 12 hour trip I'll have.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't.
They're strong.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's just similar to weed. Shrooms have just strains have just gotten stronger. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Maybe.
Because now I can take just a cap or two and feel a good body high. You know what I mean? Feel not more than back in the day that used to be a barely the tiniest of microdoses. And now it's I'm still getting high as fuck from that.
Yeah.
So check this out. So I have not tried this yet. I've tried different ones. And Jake, maybe you could find it because it's from LA. It's called Friends of Ours. Sounds like Sopranos, actually.
Yeah, serious.
But so I don't know how much this is. It's probably it's 4 grams chocolate bar.
Uh-huh.
And I'm waiting to pull the trigger on this because I've had it for a little while.
You're eating the whole thing?
Oh, I will eat the whole thing, yeah.
Can I see what the chocolate looks like? Because I might.
No, because I want to keep it fresh. It's in this gold wrapper.
You know
but
what? Then I
it
think
looks
I
like this. I guess that's what it looks like.
Yeah. I've had that.
So if you eat one triangle, it's probably what Cody did on the river. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honestly, I've had so I did that at my friend Rebecca's house, maybe last summer, and I had 2 or 3 of them. They're kind of fast acting. You'll trip for a minute, but it's definitely not the same as actually eating the mushroom type trip.
Right. That's what happened to me. I took different ones actually at my bachelor party. And we all kind of were my brother-in-law just had a bunch of mushroom chocolate and we were all just randomly taking bites. But that's exactly how it felt. I was just sitting outside by myself and I was mushrooms, okay, this is the difference between you guys and me. And the way you guys just reacted. For psychedelics, I want that. I want to talk to God. That's the effect I'm looking for.
I never said I wanted to talk to God.
Cody was talking about that.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I think, and we've talked about this even on episodes and in real life, but real life, the episodes are
simulation.
Yeah. But that's what I don't know. I just like the full effect, even if I'm on the floor, crying and
No, for me, I do like feeling I'm entering the negative zone when I'm tripping.
No,
great transition.
Sure.
I mean, this comic is trippy as fuck.
Oh man!
Fuck.
Not only
there's
trippy as
literal
fuck.
faces coming out.
It's
Alex Ross was
insane.
on some shit while doing this.
Alex Ross was on some shit. So, Jake, that was a fantastic transition, buddy.
Yeah.
That's how I do, dog. Getting better at it. Welcome to Comics and Chronic, everyone. I'm Jacob Fage. With me is Cody Cannon, Anthony Nacho, and we are talking a Fantastic Four comic book written and drawn by, you already know, the OG Alex Ross. It's called Fantastic Four Full Circle.
Full Circle.
I don't know the colorist, but
Isn't it just all Alex Ross?
it might be, honestly.
I think
I thought it
is.
was because he paints his stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
he
it's
paints
got to
and
be.
stuff. So he probably did the colors too.
Yeah. And the coolest thing about this is like we rarely get a comic where Alex Ross is doing all the interior pages.
Exactly, everything. You know what's also cool is that this wasn't published by Marvel.
Right.
Like it's a Marvel property, but he published it. Like, or I forget exactly how it works. I remember
Abrams art.
Abrams, exactly. Which I wonder why. Why wasn't it published by Marvel?
Yeah, I really don't know why. I didn't even look that up, but I remember at the time that was an interesting thing. Like, it was like the first Fantastic Four comic not published by Marvel, but like it is Marvel, obviously. Like there's nothing, but it's like they didn't distribute it or something.
And he didn't like, it's not like he fucked with the lore, you know what I mean?
Right. No, if anything, and why it's probably called Full Circle is because it's literally a follow-up to an older Fantastic Four, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee comic.
Oh, I didn't
Specifically, Fantastic Four 51. Yeah. So check this out. So Jack Kirby and Stan Lee obviously invented Fantastic Four. They're the dudes. But so issue 51, it's called This Man, This Monster. And they reference it in this. But like to just give a quick synopsis of that, in that issue, the Thing is like depressed. He's walking the streets. He's like, I'm ugly. I'm a monster. I'm tired of being the Thing. It's one of those stories. And he kind of gets subliminally drawn into some dude's apartment who is just, he doesn't even have a name. Like you find out his name in this book. But in the issue it's referencing, you have no idea who this dude is. He's just like evil scientist man. He puts something in his coffee that knocks the Thing out. He hooks him up to a duplication machine. Like this is straight 60s comics. Like the craziest shit just randomly happens in like 3 panels. And he becomes the Thing, and the Thing becomes Ben Grimm again. And this guy's whole thing is that he's going to destroy the Fantastic Four, like get close to Reed Richards. He hates Reed Richards. He wants him to die. And he's going to, betray him by thinking his best friend killed him, right? But he goes to, the Baxter building, and Reed is trying to get into the negative zone. This is the first time he's ever gotten in there. Like his whole thing is like Galactus came, like we need to find a way to just be better than him. And this is how we're going to like break through space time to like be as strong as him. So he breaks into the negative zone. And the Thing, Ben Grimm is a human now, right? And he just goes to the Baxter building too. He's like, hey guys, that's not me. And Reed is like, I'm not sure. It has to be the Thing. You kind of look like Ben Grimm, but this is the real Thing. And he's like, whatever. All right. You'll find out. He's basically like, you think you're so smart. All right. Let's see what happens with this whole thing. So Reed goes into the negative zone, and the fake Thing has to hold like him by like a rope. Right. And like Reed is getting sucked deeper into the negative zone. And it looks like in this comic, like very geometrical and black and white and trippy colors. And it looks really cool when Jack Kirby does it. Like Alex Ross is doing it, but Jack Kirby did it first, Yeah. And so he's getting pulled to the negative Earth. And this is all happening very quickly. It's not even really like that detailed of what's happening. And the rope, he needs to be pulled back, but the fake Thing is not pulling him in because he wants him to die.
Yeah.
But because he's like become the Thing, he's like, wait a minute, like I feel like I'm his friend and I feel like I need to save him. And then suddenly he's like, oh my God, Reed Richards is actually like the most selfless dude alive. And if I made him die like that, I would be an even worse person than I am now. Like he just has a change of heart because he's actually the Thing now. And he risks his life to save Reed. Like he jumps in and he's like, Reed, I'm throwing you back to Earth and I don't care what happens to me. This is going to make up for all the shit I've done in my life. And you don't know what happens to him, but it cuts to Ben Grimm and he's going to Alicia, his girlfriend. He's going to be like, oh, finally, I'm human. She's going to love me. And as he's knocking on the door, he becomes the Thing again. So he's like, I don't know what happened, but it's implied that maybe the dude died and that's why he's the Thing again. And Reed is just kind of like, hey, that dude was the man, it doesn't matter what he did. Like he risked his life to save me, so we have to honor him. And this is a follow-up to all that. Sorry for the long rant, but that's like what.
No, that's cool. Like
that's cool because it does explain some things in the comic. Because you could tell when reading it, like the whole past with the doppelganger guy. There's clearly, there was just shit that I didn't know.
Right,
Yeah.
they briefly brush on it in a couple panels,
but very briefly.
Yeah, they don't give you the sauce like you just gave us.
Right. So I think it is an easy pick up and read Fantastic Four comic, but that just informs it.
Yeah, it never it didn't even not knowing that while reading it, it didn't feel like I was fine. Like I was cool. Like I was like, oh, I'm so lost. But yeah, you could tell there's definitely some lore that I hadn't known about.
Okay, so you guys know how I feel about Fantastic Four. I want to say that I'm slowly starting to get like a slight change of heart.
Hell yeah.
Like between the movie and this, I'm like, oh, maybe Fantastic Four isn't completely whack. Maybe it's just a dorky property that I haven't gotten the right parts of. You know what I mean?
It's because you didn't have a loving family, so you can't relate to Marvel's first family.
Yeah, I mean, you're completely right.
I mean, if anything, I should hate them the most.
I like this comic. It's funny. I've read people's reviews of it, and they're like, "Well, Alex Ross is more of an artist than a storyteller." And I was like, "The story is fine. I mean, the art is better than the story."
Agreed. Yeah.
But this is also like it's a pretty short story. Like it's not even
60-something pages.
Yeah, exactly. It's a super quick read.
Also,
But like it's almost not a quick read in that you could spend a lot of time looking at every page and all the detail and all the color.
100% a feast for the eyes.
yeah, I mean that what you said, Jake, about it being a better artist than storyteller. I mean, the story's gonna have to be the best in the game to outdo the art. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Great
I
point.
agree.
Like, oh, sorry, you're complaining about the story writing abilities from the best artist doing it. You know, what
I know.
I mean?
So, I don't care. But yeah, no. Alex Ross, even like his misses are still
Yeah,
bomb.
when people complain about his storytelling, it's never bad. It's just
Seriously.
like this felt like a Silver Age comic or a Golden Age comic. You know what I mean?
No, that's what's great about it. Like it feels like it would have fit perfectly if like I was saying, the original issue is Fantastic Four 51. If this was issue 56, you'd be like, yeah, of course. Like the art is different, but like the story still feels like a classic comic.
Yeah, it was cool. You get that cameo from Annihilus.
Yes.
Well, actually, if truth be told, until reading this comic, I've never read a single comic with Annihilus in it. I don't know anything about him. Why does he look like Ultron? Is there a reason? Like,
No, so he's more of like a bug, right? He lives in the negative zone.
He's like, think Mr. Oogie Boogie from Nightmare
he
Before.
kind of has like an Ultron type robot face, though.
Yes.
It's kind of just like armor because he's a bug person.
Okay.
So let me say this.
I know exactly what you're gonna bring up.
So I haven't read much with Annihilus, but the story you need to read is Annihilation.
It's amazing.
Like if I could get you guys to read every
I've
single
read it.
issue of that,
I've read
you
it.
have?
I mean, I haven't read the omnibus, but I read like the over.
I've never read Annihilation at all.
Dude,
so
it's
Annihilation is
one of Marvel's best events of all.
one
time.
of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than, I'll even say this, it's better than Civil War. Like you go back to 2008, that clears Civil War. Like every time.
Bodies it.
Yeah, seriously.
It's so while everything is going on in Civil War, Annihilation is taking place with all the space characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in the cosmos.
Yeah.
So basically, if they don't stop Annihilus in space, he's coming to Earth with the Annihilation Wave and destroying everything.
Yeah.
I really think A, Marvel should follow that storyline in some way, and B, they are going to follow it. Because I've heard they're going to go into space in the next phase after Secret Wars. They might focus more on that.
Well, okay, so I had bring that up, and I don't know the story of Annihilation at all, but do villains and heroes work together in Annihilation?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
So what if, like, post Doomsday, Doomsday or Secret Wars, what if they end up working together to stop Annihilus from destroying the universe?
Because there is villains, and I mean, like, Annihilus, correct me if I'm wrong, Annihilus kills Galactus in it, doesn't he?
What?
No. Galactus doesn't die in it. It's just such a big story.
But he fucks him up, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, right? Not hard to explain, but like there's the Annihilation 6-issue series.
Yes.
But the way it starts off is like with a Drax series.
Yeah.
So Drax has been gone in the comics for a while. He becomes the Drax we see like the Batista version in the movie, like way before the movie. It also jumpstarts Guardians of the Galaxy. Like there was the classic team, but it updates it for 2008, let's say. There's a Silver Surfer tie-in, there's a Super Skrull tie-in, but those all kind of set up the pieces for the Annihilation Wave, which is like the biggest thing is Nova. He's like the main character of that story. And Nova is all the Novas are destroyed by the Annihilation Wave. And so
except for the one
Richard Rider, he gets all the Nova powers and the Nova World Mind, which is like a supercomputer that tells him everything.
Huh.
The Uncle Ben world mind. That's what happens when two of us die and there's just one left.
Yeah. You do the podcast by yourself and you're just laughing at yourself. But we should put that on the agenda. Like, it's a lot to read, but I think it would be a really fun one.
You can get the omnibus online, can't you?
They just reprinted it, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Dude, it's incredible. It's really one of Marvel's. It's like modern Marvel at its best.
Yeah. Okay. I would put it honestly on my like top highest recommendation of if you haven't read it and you're like into the comics for real, like read that.
Yeah, it is nerdy, but it is dope as hell.
Oh no, a nerdy comic book? Dude, guys, I don't
I'm just saying, like, I don't know that I would like, even though it is an incredible read, you wouldn't maybe suggest it to like a casual comic book reader.
Yeah.
But if you really want if you want the good juices, you're going.
What's up with you and sauces and juices today?
Dude, I just got out of the restaurant. I got food on the brain,
But going off of that, like I would say this book, you could read it if if it's your first Fantastic Four book. I don't think that's out of the realm.
No.
And also like I think like Cody, you read a lot of comics. That doesn't mean you have no clue who the Fantastic Four are. Like that doesn't mean anything if like you've read very few. I think you could pick up any Fantastic Four and be like, oh, okay, I know who these guys are.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, like in a lot of ways, Fantastic Four don't have those iconic runs like maybe X-Men and Batman and things like that. You know what I mean? Like those storylines. Like X-Men have like things like Second Coming and Krakoa and stuff like that. And Batman has Long Halloween and no,
for sure. Fantastic Four could be very hit or miss. Yeah. I mean, for Fantastic Four, I would recommend, especially to you guys, Hickman's run.
The Hickmeister.
The Hickmeister.
Like, if you were to pick up anything, like, have you seen, like, DC has compact comics now? You've seen these
I told
ones?
you, I bought one by mistake.
Oh.
I bought the cat.
Oh, the Catwoman one. Nice, yeah.
I like it. I kind of like having a full-on comic book size, so I do wish I got this one, but in the full version, but it is the entire Brubaker run of Catwoman.
Nice. Yeah, so I was going to say Marvel also does their own, which I haven't bought any because they're a little more expensive. They're like 15, whereas those are 10. So it's like, it's not really like the bargain they're going for, but they do have like the start of Hickman's run in that form. That's an easy way to pick it up. But yeah, like seriously, you guys, I'm talking to the audience, but Cody and Jake specifically. Annihilation and Hickman's Fantastic Four. In the long run of Comics and Chronic, those are episodes we need to do. Like, those are at the top of my list, personally.
Okay.
Nice. We still need to do, you have a long list we all have long lists of things. Jake's been preaching at us to cover Goon for 1,000 years.
We were supposed to do Goon June.
Yeah, we failed.
Never came to fruition.
We failed the
fail,
commies.
But the thing is, I bought the book, but the funniest thing is, Jake, you don't have the book on you, so that's why.
I wanted the digital version.
I bought the book.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the irony is that you just don't have the book, but me and Cody got the book.
We're just waiting on you, buddy, old pal. You'll just have to, whenever you go this October to New York, you'll have to grab it and bring it back with you.
Yeah. Gooner December. Here we go.
Gooner December.
We couldn't do Goon June.
Merry
so
Goonmas.
And to all a good goon. We've reached the next level at the podcast.
We've reached the crossroads of infinity.
Do you think you guys wouldn't survive in the negative zone?
It seemed like it was like a mind fuck. Like
Yeah.
Like Ben, like even Reed is like, just close your eyes if you can't handle it.
Yeah, Ben's like
even Ben was like, this is too much, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, I hate this part.
Yeah, Ben, and Reed was like, aren't you supposed to be the pilot, bitch?
yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Reed was busting Ben's ass the whole time.
Yeah.
I like that.
Reed's kind of a dick.
Reed is a dick.
He could be, yeah.
I think he's kind of like, I don't know. He seems like, especially like when they're going like into the anti-Earth, And like Ben grabs him and he's like, you always want to take fucking risks for unnecessary shit. I actually like agreed with him. I'd be like, yeah, dude, like we don't have to do this. Like
But he wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
I know, but
He was like, our powers together is going to make we'll be safe going in, and they were.
yeah, but
Barely.
barely. And he fucking ruined his life. Also, I have a hot take on this comic, you guys.
Ooh, let's hear it.
I don't know if it's the comic or it's the team, but Fantastic Four is anti-trans.
Yeah.
How? What?
Okay.
In this comic?
In this comic is anti-trans. See, that's right.
What happened?
I'll bring it up right now.
Okay.
Because there's a few panels. Okay, so there's when they're talking about Janice, the dude who's like has like multiple faces, and he's like, "You fucking left me here," whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Reed Richards says,
The Nega Man, right?
"Well, yeah." He says, "I don't think he himself can come through without some artifact from a world." When he said, "I left," I think they need a shell to key into our universe, like he wanted us to be. They. He's using pronouns, but then he goes, "Fucking, you're not a man. You're just an echo of one."
No, you're taking that the totally wrong way. It's not when he says they, it just means he's multiple men, not that
And
he's
then, then Ben says, "You had to tell Pinocchio that he wasn't a real boy." Fantastic Four is anti-trans. That's all.
That's hilarious.
Hey, I'm just pulling quotes from the actual comic. Man. I'm sorry, if Alex Ross
You
and
had
Reed
to tell
Richards
Pinocchio he
anti-trans.
wasn't-
Yeah, but Janus is an ancient
No, I
Roman
know,
thing.
just fucking around.
I mean, he is the god of beginnings, gates, and transitions.
That's hilarious that you took notes for that.
I didn't take notes. I just screenshotted the panels.
Oh, nice.
Jake cancels Alex Ross.
Yeah.
We're canceling Alex Ross. Unless he comes on our podcast, in which case I will not release his anti-trans thoughts.
Yeah.
Anti-trans rhetoric.
Yeah. That's insane.
You know, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, those are dog whistles if I've ever heard them.
Yeah, no, this is a great story. I like that it's short and sweet, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's something that like Jake said, it's something that you could bang out in like an hour or two, but the art is so gorgeous and detailed, you can easily double that time just by taking it all in.
Agreed. Have you guys seen so I guess they have the version I have back here when it came out, but now they have an expanded edition.
I saw they have an expanded edition. I wish I had that.
Whoa.
So right? So it has like all the art, I think, like from beginning, like Alex Ross starting it, like all like the page layouts and stuff like that. Plus, I think it probably has the issue I was talking about, and maybe even more old Fantastic Four. I don't know. After reading it this time, like I liked it way more than I read it the first time. I don't know why.
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
You know, like yeah.
Maybe just we're more open
Maybe
to
it's because of we're more open to Fantastic Four.
yeah.
After the movie, yeah, maybe.
I think after the Fox movies, man, I gotta say, I was never. After we redid that first movie and talked about it, I was like, this movie isn't nearly as bad as we kind of thought it was.
It
I mean,
wasn't.
I still stand by my 4.
I literally watched Rise of the Silver Surfer right after that.
Yeah,
I still stand by my 4 Pesci.
but 4 isn't bad.
Yeah.
No, 4's not a bad movie by any means.
Yeah, especially for Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I think with comic book movies too, like if it's not bad, it's worth watching. You know, if it's just
True. If it's not Wonder Woman 84, then
yeah,
Not a comic book movie, but I watched the worst movie I've seen in a long time.
what?
Yeah, what movie?
Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, really? It sucked.
I've heard mixed things. I've heard that it sucks, but I've heard
Oh.
that it's also like it's strictly just like plays on nostalgia.
I
And
mean,
cameos.
it does play. It's literally nostalgia and
gotcha.
cameos, but it also looks really bad. Like,
Does it?
like it just
What do you mean?
like it has that same color grading that almost like every Netflix movie has, and it's just like really like that you do these like it's just I don't like I just didn't.
Oh.
It was a hard watch, buddy. It just was like okay. I will say though, Bad Bunny, fucking hilarious. Bad Bunny
he
was
says Caddy?
awesome. Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
So
Yeah.
you're saying they should never have canceled that Bad Bunny Spider-Man spin-off movie?
For sure not. For sure not. Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, was that a thing?
Yeah, he was going to play like a Mexican superhero.
Nice.
Oh. Did you hear Spider-Punk is going to get his own animated movie?
Yes.
Nice.
Hype for that.
Same artist as Across the Spider-Verse?
I kind of hope so. I don't know if that's been confirmed, but it will be Daniel Kaluuya as Spider-Punk.
Nice. Know what also was surprising with Bad Bunny? He's a really good wrestler.
Nice.
Is he?
I saw him wrestle a match. Yeah. I think he's Puerto Rican. So like they did a pay-per-view maybe a couple years ago in Puerto Rico, and the crowd, one of the biggest pops in wrestling I've ever heard. And he killed it in the ring. Like it wasn't just like, you know, when you hear like Logan Paul's wrestling, which he could also wrestle pretty good. I kind of hate to admit that. But like he killed it. Bad Bunny's pretty talented.
No, and he was in Bullet Train briefly, and I liked that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Shout out to. So who would you cast? Okay, he's not doing his Spider-Man movie. Who would you cast him as in the MCU?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny, yeah.
In the MCU. As a superhero.
As a character that's not already been casted?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think about. Ooh. You want to know? This is kind of crazy.
Let's hear it.
Nightcrawler.
Ooh, that's kind of
Nightcrawler?
interesting.
That's kind of cool. He has that look. Like he has Nightcrawler hair.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like
If you were to
put him in
paint him blue and give him like yellow eyes, I could see him being Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like kind of a slender build. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't hate that either, actually.
Hey.
All right, Bad Bunny for Nightcrawler. You heard it here first, folks.
Dude, I'm for it, honestly.
That's pretty funny. Who are we in this book?
Ooh. Who are we in the Fantastic Four the third time we're casting ourselves? That's a Fantastic Four.
There's more characters. We can do Annihilus, Janice. We can do Doppelganger Ben.
Anthony is definitely Doppelganger Ben.
I'm Ricardo Jones.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
That's his name, by the way, Ricardo Jones.
Nice.
That's his name, Ricardo.
That's what he
Jones?
says at the end. He's like, "What is your
yeah.
name?" He's because they never tell you in the original issue. So I don't know if it's
And
supposed
they're
to be
just like Ricardo Jones.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a Rick Jones reference. Like, is he supposed to? But it's just such a like it felt like it was like a reveal, but like the name doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
That's my secret captain. I'm Ricardo Jones.
I've been Ricardo Jones
Everyone's
the
like,
whole
who?
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. We'll get Bad Bunny to play Rick Jones, so he'll become Ricardo Jones. He feels like a Latino character with a name like Ricardo.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
This is our most Latino Comics and Chronic episode.
Jake, you're Janice.
I'm Janice.
Yeah.
I'm the victim of Fantastic Four's anti-trans sentiment. Okay. I guess,
No, you're just the guy that evil trippy face. Nega man, because you bring all this negative energy to the pod.
Okay.
I'll be Janice.
Who am I then?
Cody, you'll be.
I think Cody's a nihilist.
But what is a nihilist? Does he even do much in this comic?
No,
Like,
he's
what-
just-
No, he's just eating like bugs and shit. And just like
Yeah.
shows up. It's like, ah.
He's like, I'll fucking kill you.
He wants to destroy the Fantastic Four family. That's very in line with Cody.
True.
Yeah.
So what if Cody is Ricardo Jones' doppelganger? So the doppelganger of the doppelganger when he's on the table and bugs are coming out. That's Cody.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's Cody. The dead body of the guy.
Yeah. Cody is a corpse in this comic.
That's
Oh
fucked
my
up,
God.
man.
That's hilarious.
That's fucked up.
Your lateness is the bugs. Like it spews
Yeah.
out and we're like, what do we do? What do we
Yeah,
do?
it's like, we can't contain it. It's too much lateness.
It forces us to become negative, therefore getting into the negative zone. By the way, at the end, not even a joke, at the end of this comic, like Reed's thinking about everything that happened and he's like, the negative zone might just be our subconscious. Like we invented it. Like he says a nihilist might just be a creation of their subconscious, which I don't know if I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like
That just sounds cuckoo bananas.
it's a little too
Yeah.
cuckoo and too trippy for a comic that's already naturally trippy.
But it does line up with how a 60s comic and even that original issue ends. Like it's always
I
like
agree.
Reed like
Like-
kind of Not
Maybe
breaking
this
the
dimension is really just a product of our own negative consciousness.
exactly. Like he kind of has to like sum up the story in a way that like,
Yeah.
like
Justifies it almost.
but like even going back to Annihilation, like the negative zone is a real place that people go to and shit could come out of. So that's why I wouldn't say like, oh, that makes sense. Like Johnny Storm in the Hickman run, spoilers, dies in the negative zone, or he dies, quote unquote.
Well, dude, Josh Trank's Fantastic Four movie had them in the negative zone.
Did it? I don't even remember that being the worst interpretation of it.
Yeah, the worst interpretation of Fantastic Four had them in the negative zone. That's even where their final fight with Doctor Doom is in the negative zone.
Shit. How do you remember details of that movie? It was so bad.
Because I've seen, like, I don't know, it's just like, it is terrible, but there were some things to remember because of how bad they were.
I only remember the end when he says
that Doctor Doom was the worst thing.
Worst
Yeah.
Doctor Doom.
Until we get Tony Stark Doom.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
No, I'm honestly like very not looking forward to. I'm just the most exciting thing about Secret Wars is that they have to wrap it up and start over. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Again, with Doom, RDJ as Doom, it's not my pick and I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm willing to give it a chance.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
I'm willing to give it a chance if they don't show his face.
They're gonna. Of course they're gonna.
No, I don't
He's making bank. You think they're gonna be like, nah, let's not show his face.
God, I was just reading something on how much RDJ has like made over the years with Marvel from being Tony Stark. It's like an obscene amount of money.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, dude's probably like hundreds of millions.
And I think like how much he's getting paid for this, I think it's like over 100 million.
And then I've also heard rumors that he might be sticking around after Secret Wars, which sounds like a mistake at this point.
You know what? I bet, especially because like Deadpool and Wolverine, I feel like also hinted at it. I feel like maybe him and Hugh Jackman are going to be leaned on for like to be these like linchpins to like keep people coming back. Like they need an anchor, and they can't just keep rehiring or not rehiring, but hiring like new actors for new characters because we've already seen that sometimes we're just like, dude, we don't care unless we get the core people back.
Right. To that point, and I agree. Like I think like it's kind of like wrestling. Like when a lot of times they'll bring in older wrestlers, people who have already proven that everyone loves them.
Yeah, like Hulk Hogan and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the numbers go up.
Exactly.
Want to see these,
But if you're a fan watching all the time and not someone that just tunes in every so often, like me, you know, I'm not a hardcore wrestling fan anymore, but like you want them to build up new people because that's how you get longevity and that's how you really stick around. Like you're saying.
Yeah, but then they got to do that. Why haven't we got a Shang-Chi sequel?
Right.
That movie came out like years ago. We haven't seen him in shit.
And the problem at this point is they've made so many properties that every phase can't have the sequel follow-up like the original ones did. It's not as cohesive. So yeah, I think after Secret Wars, they need to recast most people and go back to a core team.
And get rid of people. Just kill some off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see Moon Knight die.
Yeah.
Thank
God.
Like,
Somebody had to say it.
Yeah, like there's just like a few, like even like not that I care about some of the Disney Plus shows they did, but a lot of those characters they need to go
dead
because either we haven't seen them in years and we don't even like remember.
Dude, if Marvel doesn't have the balls to kill some people in these next two big events, I'm done.
Cody, you always say that.
I mean, in Infinity War, you know, they kill off Loki, they kill off Heimdall, they kill off, you know, Gamora.
But do they?
Came back in
Black
his
Widow.
show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True. So it's not permanent.
He's quite literally alive, holding the timelines together.
At the time, there were stakes, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah, but now there's no stakes. Those stakes have gotten cold.
Nobody wants a cold steak.
Exactly.
I do think, though, for a Fantastic Four sequel, they should do something with the negative zone, you know?
I mean, that was the best part of this movie is when they were in space fighting Galactus. I want to see more space shit.
As long as they don't do it like the Quantum Zone, Jesus Christ.
No. I think they would have to, I would hope they take art style that's similar. Like, it has to, that image, like, hold on, let me pull up
on me.
because it's such a classic thing, and they do it. This is a classic Fantastic Four picture I'm going to pull up for you guys. This is what I keep referencing for you guys. This is what the negative zone has to look like. Like it's just so weird and like
shapey. And
in full circle, what we're talking about, it does look like this. Like Alex Ross kind of, you know, not improves. I don't want to say improves because this is really cool and trippy, but like expands on it, I guess.
Yeah.
But even in other, what and if I skipped ahead in this, like this is issue 51. If I went to a few issues, when they go to the negative zone again in the 60s, it looks like that too. Like they always make it look like that.
Also,
So, like,
it looks like Black Hammer borrows a lot from Jack Kirby's negative
yeah.
zone type shit.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, a ghost.
Oh. So, what are you guys thinking on this bad boy?
Good question.
Art is a 6.
Hands
Easy
down.
peasy. The
Hands
art
down.
alone is a 6.
It's a fun read. It's a quick
The
read.
story's- It's a fun read. It's a quick read.
I'm going to come out and say it. For me, this is a 6.
Ooh.
I'm giving it the 6. It was like, just like the conciseness of it, the art is literally mind boggling. And
Yeah, truly.
the story, it's like weird, fun, strange. Like it doesn't, I like that it feels like, so Fantastic Four are just like a dorky kind of sci-fi team. This feels
Yeah.
almost like a street level story, even though like it's kind of huge in scope in some ways. Like it just doesn't feel like they're not like, it's not like the end of the world. You know what I mean? They're just like,
Yeah,
what the
right.
fuck? Let's solve this weird little mystery. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like there's no big battle at the end. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
But to that point, like that's why, like I'm assuming it's called Full Circle because it's just following up on that older story, and it just kind of meant to feel like if you were picking up a book in the 60s, here's another Fantastic Four story where it doesn't necessarily need a conclusion that's like anything other than Reed saying like, well, we did it. Maybe they were in our heads the whole time. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. See you next
You know what
time.
I mean? So to your point, Cody, yeah, I don't think that's a bug. I think it's a feature. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I was thinking about, I don't know if I want to give it a 6 because like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's also almost, I don't even want to say it's missing something. Like it's not bad that it's short and fuck it, I'll give it the 6. I'm not going to overthink it. The first time I read it, I probably would say Gentleman's 5. This time I'm saying 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So worth the reread.
Worth the reread, worth the purchase because I think it's just Alex Ross's art to have that,
It's a special thing to hold and behold.
yeah. So what is it going to be, Jakey Poo?
I don't know if I can give it a 6, if I'm being honest. And if I'm remembering correctly, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, but when we covered Justice by Alex Ross, Anthony, you didn't give it a 6.
I don't know. I was high. Don't judge that. No, yeah, I don't even.
I
No
was.
way. How did I not
confident-
give Justice a 6? I gave no. Now I wanted to look.
Did
that up.
you?
I might
Let's
not
look
have
at
given
it.
Kingdom Come a 6, but then that also is
That's
crazy.
fine. But that's what I mean. So, okay, so I'm not sure about Justice. That's why I said correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, I have to look it up.
If you did, in fact, not give it a 6 and give this a 6, I have a hard time. It's like going into the negative zone. My mind just can't handle it.
Yeah. Jake's like Ben Grimm. He's like, oh, this is the worst part.
I mean, hey, that's a fair point. I feel like in the long history of comics and Chronic, a lot of our scores don't make sense when we line them up next to each other.
Oh, for sure not. That's half the fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I did like this again on a reread, but I liked it. I don't know if I loved it. And
No, that's fair.
but I like owning this. I like anything Alex Ross draws, I'll fucking buy easy. I don't care if it's it could literally be a Moon Knight comic, and if he drew it, I'll buy it. I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Oh, okay.
That's
fair.
believe. I accept. Plus,
That was almost going to be my score, to be honest. But yeah, I'll give it.
I'll give it a 5.5. Yeah.
quick fire from the hip. Going back to what I want to say, Happy Gilmore. 2.
Dude, this
Two
is
and a-
our full circle fucking story.
2.5 peshies.
Damn.
Maybe 3.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Was he funny in it, Adam Sandler?
Not especially. He had moments, but not especially.
Also, I got to ask, because I know his kids are in it. Is it more like of a family movie, almost like how Coming to America 2, they made it to a family movie for some reason?
Kind of, but
Whereas like the original is not. It's like a raunchy comedy.
Like more like
Yeah.
grown-ups.
yeah,
Yeah.
grown-ups type humor.
a little bit so. For sure.
Damn.
Maybe not entirely that much, but definitely more, a little less raunchy than the original.
So is it what would you give the original?
Probably like honestly like at least a 5.
I love the original.
Yeah,
I give
like
the
Billy
original a
Madison
6.
more.
Yes,
I like Billy
Billy
Madison
Madison's
more,
the
too.
top.
Billy Madison's a 6, easy.
Yeah. So, and I think I'd give Happy Gilmore probably like a gentleman's 5.
Yeah,
Nice.
I would do that or 5.5.
Yeah, maybe a 5.5 even, but Billy Madison's 6.
We should cover some Adam Sandler movies.
I would
'cause
love to.
He I still even though his movies as of late, I still fuck with him. I still like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect the Sandman.
I do. And even in real life, he seems like a cool dude.
Dude, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll go.
I've heard he's incredibly chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's good in dramatic movies. He's good in
Yeah.
Uncut Gems.
Yes.
Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a pretty good actor.
I'd say like after maybe Punch Drunk Love, aside from but everything before like Click maybe.
I'd say everything after Click sucks.
Oh.
Yeah. I'd say
I like Click. I like
I'd say
Click.
I
It's just a
like-
different movie.
I'd say I'd like
Yeah.
Click, but I'd say from like Big Daddy earlier, we're all
Yeah.
like masterpieces.
yeah,
True.
absolutely.
50 First Dates, I love.
50
Yeah.
First Dates, fucking Big Daddy, Waterboy.
Waterboy's
Waterboy.
hilarious.
That's a great
Hilarious.
one.
Little Nicky.
Little
Little
Nicky. I love Little
Nicky.
Nicky, honestly.
I love
The
Little
Wedding
Nicky.
Singer,
The
Wedding Singer
fuck
is
yeah.
phenomenal.
phenomenal. The Wedding Singer is
Damn.
like a touching movie, as
Yeah.
well as like
So was 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
So was
A lot of
Big
his-
Daddy.
So
Honestly,
was
Big
Yeah,
Big
and
Daddy.
actually, he adopts a fucking homeless child.
yeah.
No, Big Daddy is probably like my. If it's not Billy Madison, Big Daddy's probably my favorite Adam Sandler movie.
It's definitely top 3
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, exactly. Because I used to. It was one of those movies where I had the VHS and I would always watch it like every day with my cousins because it was like one of the only movies we had.
So can I drop a really wholesome secret?
No, I'm kidding.
That's
of
true. Now
course.
now that we've done away with Patreon, we've also done away with Dark Secrets.
Yeah.
So we've got to bring our secrets into the light.
We got to
is what
bring
you're
our
saying?
we got to bring it out of the negative zone, which is where our Patreon is now.
Yeah. It's trapped on negative Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our Patreon is Doppelganger Podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so wholesome thing. Jake, I don't know. You met me after. Actually, both of you guys met me afterwards. But I've talked about my mom had her brain injury and stuff like that. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And she was in a coma and had to relearn everything. And so because of that, she got like insanely attached to 50 First Dates. And
Nice.
it became something that we just like regularly watched together. Like me and her, and then sometimes me and her and KO. That's probably her favorite movie post head injury.
Nice. It is a good movie.
Yeah.
And it's a heartfelt movie.
And I could see why she would like that after something like that, you know?
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, I love when you could like you have a movie or something like that like you could connect with, you know,
Yeah.
even if other people are going to be like 50 First Dates. But
Wholesome secret drop.
I don't have a sound effect. I feel like
Yeah,
the closest.
it is.
I feel like the closest is this one.
That's
like-
coming.
That's you coming. in,
Exclusively
so-
for coming.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, no, we definitely should cover a Sandman.
Yeah, we
I agree.
should.
And like I said, I think I'm gonna keep convincing you guys to read Hickman's Fantastic Four and Annihilation.
Dude, I'm down.
Really
I need to get that omnibussy.
Yes, you do. Seriously, add it when you guys get it, whether it's a month from now, 6 months from now.
Probably 6 months from now.
No, this week though, I'm picking up. I think the first Absolute volume.
Yes, it just came out.
I can't spend money right now, so I'm trying to read what comics I have.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about all the Absolute books for sure.
Yeah, I think it's important that we kind of like cover it within the month, like by the end of the month.
Yeah. No, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Cody, your video froze for me.
Yeah, you froze for.
Oh,
We could hear you.
I got it. My phone died. I think.
Wow.
Sorry, man.
Well, you know what didn't die is Comics and Chronic. Go rate us on Spotify.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, baby.
No way.
Go check out our website, comicschronic.com. Purchase some merchandise.
How?
Give us a pay.
We don't have merchandise on the website?
No.
We had the thread list from a while back, but it really is just like a few t-shirt designs. We could update it.
Yeah, we should.
I mean, people can purchase things if they want, right?
I actually, for everyone listening, I just opened a Super Guy threadless shop. So you could get some
Oh,
Super Guy
nice.
stuff. That's out there.
Nice.
Go buy Super Guy.
Super Guy. the comics, Super Guy, the shirts, the hats, the mouse pads. On Threadless, you could just make it everything, like put the designs on anything.
Super Guy, everything.
That's pretty cool. Super Guy, the flamethrower. It's a Spaceballs reference.
Super Guy condoms.
Super Guy condom. That'd be fun if you buy a box and there's just like none in there.
That's actually hilarious.
That is funny, actually.
Next Kickstarter, here we go. It's going to be a box, an empty box of Super Guy condoms.
That's awesome. So funny. That's hilarious.
Hi, you're listening to Comics and Chronic, and I'm Jacob H.
I'm Cody Cannon.
And I'm Anthony Iannaccio.
And you can tune in every Thursday to hear new episodes of Comics and Chronic.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Comics N Chronic. That's Comics, the letter N, Chronic.
We'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Peace.